Well, good day folks, welcome to the MB Wildman channel. On today's video I'm going to show you real quick how I've modified one of these tripod stands that we bought for out here at the bear bait. Now in one of the last videos I told you that we were going to use a new tripod setup at our latest bear bait spot, and that I'd show you the tripod and how we modified it. So that's what we're going to do today. Listen, if you haven't yet subscribed to the MB Wildman channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We sure would appreciate it. And as always, if you got questions or comments, suggestions for us, feel free to leave those in the comments down below, and we'll get back to you as soon as we possibly can on those. So one of the reasons that I modify these stands, as you can see right here, we've got a Kawasaki Mule 610. This is one of the first side-by-sides that came out ages ago. It's a little workhorse. We use it every day. But by shortening these tripods up, they fit really well into the back bed, and then just a couple of straps will hold these on, and you can drive these out to wherever you're going, right? So, they're not bad. They stay up off the ground, and like I say, they set pretty well up on the tripod, or up on the back of the bike, right? To take in and out. If this was the full tripod stand that we had purchased, everything that came in the box, you'd never get it on here. You'd need a half-ton truck or a trailer or more to move it. Yeah, like it would be way out to, come on in, Elliot, stop right there. That's about how far it would be out from, from if we had the whole thing. So obviously not doable on a side-by-side if you have the full thing. All right, so this is a big game tripod stand, the kind that you can buy at Walmart. Pretty sure I got this one in somewhere between here and Foxwoods Casino, actually, on a trip one time. So it came out of the States, and we've modified it, or I've modified it to the size that I like. Now, if you want to take a look at one of these, or you're interested in a tripod stand, I'll put a link in the description to where I got this tripod. So if you want to, if you want to take a look at it, go ahead and click that link in the description. You'll be able to see some of the different tripod options. All right, so the modifications that I've done on this are real simple, and what I've done is I'm about 6 feet tall. So what we've done is we've got the platform height just a little over 6 feet. You're sitting in the chair up there, you're going to be sitting at about 8 feet, and so you got about 10 feet to the rail from where we are right now. Yeah. So all I've done is I've assembled, it all comes in bits and pieces, right? There's a ton of assembly required, but once you get it all assembled, you've got basically this top part, and then you've got two bottom sections, okay? What I've done is I've taken out the middle section, and I've just left the bottom pieces in. So we've got the ladder piece, okay? This would be the bottom section of the ladder, and then the middle section is not there. And then all I've done on the back is I've taken the two legs that would normally come off the middle section, and I've left those on. And then on the bottom, I've taken the bottom feet. I've taken these bottom feet here, and I've inserted them into the center section. So when you think about the way that this would have originally went together, you would have had these two pieces exactly where they are. Then there would have been two more legs, right? And there would have been a middle ladder section on the front. Okay, so that's what it would have looked like. And this thing would have been 15 feet high to the seat, and then 18 feet to the rail. So in my opinion, really, really high, way more than what that we need around here, and really hard and awkward to move around. Okay, so to modify it, I didn't actually change anything. I just left some pieces out. Okay, so I left the top ladder section out, and I left the two bottom back leg sections out. Okay, and then I assembled everything else the way it was in the box. Mm-hmm. What I found when I did that was that it was a little shaky. Like it had a lot of give to it and some wiggle, because all of the cross braces didn't fit the way that they were supposed to in the box. So all I did was build. This is just regular copper pipe that I had laying at the house. So this is just regular 1/2-inch copper pipe, and this is regular 3/4-inch copper pipe. And I've just smushed the ends down flat with a hammer and drilled a hole through. I didn't have to weld anything on. All of these brackets are the same brackets that came with the tree stand, okay? So all I did was make them work. If you want to show this. So all I did was squish the ends flat, right? I squished the ends flat, and then used the same holes and things that were here, and just put the bolts through and bolted everything all together. What that did was it allowed me to use all the original brackets that were on the tree stand. So I didn't do any welding or anything like that. All I had to do was grab a couple of copper pipes and flatten the ends, and then drill some holes, and that allowed me to put in the cross braces that were supposed to be here originally, and those braces as well. Okay, so just one quick thing. If you start modifying these tree stands and you don't build them the way that the instructions say to build them, I mean, all bets are off, right? Like the warranty's no good and all of that. So you do this at your own risk, okay? Like this tree stand was rated for 300 pounds when I bought it, but I started modifying it and doing different things to it, so I don't expect it to still hold the 300 pounds, right? So any changes that you make, you want to make sure that they're safe for you or for the person that's using it, okay? What I found was when I take the middle sections out, it really narrows up the base of the tree stand, okay? So it makes it so that the bottom legs are closer together in my triangle, and it makes it not as stable. I mean, you can rock this thing, and if you were to start to climb up it right now, then what you're gonna find is that you can easily pick the legs up off the ground, right? Just like that, okay? And that's just from me kind of just starting to kind of climb up on it, right? So what you'll find is that if you modify some of these, a couple of extra safety harnesses and a couple extra, you know, kind of things to do to make it safe once you get it where it's going, you're going to want to do that. I'll show you those. Elliot and I'll show you those just in a minute when we get this thing put where it's headed. So stay with us. Good job, man. Keep her going.
Good.
Okay, so I got the tripod stand. Elliot and I have the tripod stand in place now. And I'll show you just real quick. We got it in here and it nestled in our little hole. But what we've had to do, right, because it's narrow at the base, we've put in the pegs like you saw that you had to put in, but we've also put these extra support lines in that go down, and they attach at the base of a couple of trees close by. If you don't have a couple of trees close by, you can always get a couple of those T-stakes like I build in my other videos. But so we've put in a couple of support lines. There's one over there, one here, and another one at the back here. Okay, so we put those in, and we put them in just to make sure that as you descend and ascend the stand, that it stays good and it stays secure. Okay. It's always a really good idea to do that. Now, once you get up in there, if you turn around, Elliot, that seat swivels. So just step down on the platform. Yeah, step down on the platform, and then turn the seat so that you're facing the bear bait.
Huh? Can't get it to turn.
Okay, so Elliot's got the seat turned around up there. It was just a little stiff. We couldn't get it to move, but we got it there now. So it's turned around. And so, like I said in the last video, you come through our trail, climb up on our modified stand here, and then I'll give you a look at what it looks like out front. So I'm about halfway down to the barrel, okay? And so there's kind of what you can see from our tripod stand. Now, even that's a little bit high for the area that I have it in. Some of those little firs, it'd be nice if they were a little taller, but anyway. So that's pretty good. And you're in there and all you can see is your head and your nice rifle rail the whole way around. So just imagine if we hadn't modified this stand and it was the full 18 feet or whatever, like it would be head and shoulders above that again. Okay, so it'd be way too high for this area. Anyway, hope this is something that can help you out. And like I said before, if you got any questions or suggestions for us, please feel free to leave those in the comments down below. So until next time, happy hunting from the MB Wildman channel.